My name is Dipankar. You're very welcome to the 10 times TV. And today we're again streaming Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and we're back again on that video game streaming. I usually stream drawings, but let's get back to gaming, and this is the game I've been playing. This is my first playthrough of this game. I have completed some part of it. I'm not sure how much percentage I have completed. So let's see how this goes, and I hope this goes well. And on every Friday I usually stream games, so this is the gaming stream, and tomorrow we'll be do the drawing part. So let me just set everything up quickly. So let's get started. I'll continue.
As the Emperor's spies told him,
Ciri has reached Novigrad alone to find her in the North's largest city was suddenly fail, but Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold. So let's go. Shall we go? So let's start as the Witcher, and we actually are looking for Ciri in this. Those of you who has seen Witcher probably know who Ciri is, but Ciri is Witcher is kind of like a father to her. And this is the house we played last in, and actually we had to the house wanted to get rid of a ghost in this house, but he kind of made a deal with the ghost and he's now staying. So the situation is not that good. So let's just go ahead and see what do we have. There's the main door. Yep, here it is. Let's talk.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
House is still haunted. Don't seem to... I know why the house is haunted.
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a...
Hi Altogrew, welcome to my stream. So this is Witcher 3 Wild Hunt we are playing today, and I'm glad you decided to join. Last time we met on Mora's stream, and Mora raided, and then you followed me. So you saw I do stream a lot of art, but nowadays I'm streaming Witcher on weekends. At the start of the weekend I always stream a game, and Witcher 3 is the game that I'm playing at the moment. This is my first playthrough of this game, and let's see how this goes. So I hope you had a great so far, and welcome to the stream. So we are walking. I'm not sure if we can run in the city, because every time that's it, let's go. But I want the Witcher to run, but he's just walk for some reason. Yep, there's no button to run. I think in the city it's probably not. There's a rule that someone should not run. Okay. I hope to the viewers, there's a on the top left corner there's a red icon blinking. It's denoting that my luggage is full and I have to get rid of items that I'm carrying. So let's see. But this game does look beautiful. I mean, I feel like drawing this all the time. Look how gorgeous this looks. I just stand there, look at the look. Oh my god, this looks beautiful. Anyone who has designed this game, hats off to them. The people who are responsible for design, not the CD Projekt as a whole, but the team. So hats off to them, and let's see where can we go. Let me bring the controller here and let's do. Okay. He's not talking to me. He's a drunk fella. So let's go. Is it? I think it's banished to run in the city. For some reason I can't run. So we are going to meet Corinne at the Golden Sturgeon. And let's see what do we have here. What do we have here? Okay, we are going somewhere. We're going. Okay. There is someone. Who should we talk to? Bard. Who are we supposed to talk to? I literally have no idea. Oh my god. Who's going to talk to me? Who's meet Corinne? Do I need to go down? Okay, it's above. My apologies. Yep, now we're at the right place. Let's loot everything first. I'm a witcher, but I loot a lot of stuff. So let's go.
A dream in here.
Never
Who's she?
witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them.
What is
Provided you're
happening?
truthful, answer from
Is
your
she
heart.
going to do some kind of voodoo to me? Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
Okay, she is going to help. This woman is going to help us, get in contact with Siri, and let's hope
Strongest, most complete
it goes well.
memory you have of-
Siri. The woman's name is Siri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of
Invoke the
surprise.
law of surprise.
Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times.
Okay.
Found her at Stygga Castle.
So we're giving her relevant information which she using to,
They wanted
track
to murder her.
Siri. So let's see how this goes.
I remember fighting side by side.
To me, it
with
does
Ciri
look like a
on the
hope
stairs,
or something.
blood.
I don't believe
It
in
was
this
the
stuff.
first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
With her at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training.
Yes, like I said,
sword work,
we trained see,
developed her
and
stamina.
he's explained that situation to the
I remember her
this
standing on a
voodoo lady
crumbling wall.
that's going to
The
do
stone
some
came
magic,
loose. She
and
lost
let's
her
see.
footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see.
Do you wish to tell me?
Anything more?
Obviously, I have a lot to tell.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
She was there when I
In
died.
Rivia, the second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled
I do
crowd.
know, the voice that whoever actor has played the voice of this Geralt of Rivia. I think he's done a fabulous job.
Yennefer
They're
died
really,
as well.
as day by day games are getting production budget is getting increased, and getting such good voice actors and everything is good.
She left us
So
there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains
When it gains
believers.
believers, I think right to
I think
be
you're right,
reticent
Vincent, in talking about the woman.
about the men.
I see.
Do you wish to say more?
more?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something else.
Called the Lady of Space and
They call
Time.
Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds.
And so I don't know how
Turns out I don't
to
know
talk
how
about it.
Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Obviously,
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
so how is she going to help me? What is the hell? What is all this? What the hell? What is happening? Are we going to play as Ciri now? the hell was that? I didn't get it. I mean, I thought we were going to play a Siri, but we just woke up.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
I think we're done.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
I hope you found your Siri.
Ciri.
Let's go. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
Let's go. We are Witcher. Toss a coin to your Witcher. So we're going. Oh my god! It's not like. I mean, she was speaking the whole night. We dreamt of all that the whole night. It's 3:30 p.m. Can you imagine? What's wrong with these ladies? Why are they walking like this? Johnny Tommy. Hi Johnny Tommy, welcome to my streams. You said you want to see your I want to see your comic books. Yeah, sure. One is available on amazon.uk. I'll share the link. Wait. Thanks for joining. Let me share the link with you. Finally, someone asked. Johnny Tommy. We just. Since let me share the link with you. Wait a minute. Yep, here it is. Great. Johnny. Oh. Yes. You can use this link, Johnny Tommy. This is one of the latest comics I worked upon. You know, I did the third issue of this comic. First and second issue was did by some other artist, and I also layouted the fourth part of this comic. So all in all, 50 pages were done by me. 25 completely done by me and 25 layouting. Yeah, this is the latest piece you can find. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's a funny and hilarious story, and it's at the moment available as a Kindle edition, and it's great. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. If you want, I can tell you a premise about the story. If you're ready for it, I'll give you a rough idea about the story, about that comic, if you have time. Shall I?
Got a snake scan as well.
Because I'm a student. Okay, sure. Okay. So the story that I shared the link with you, it's called Death Day Presents. As we all know, we all have a happy birthday. You and me, everyone, we are born at one of the days and call that happy birthday. So that's called our birthday. But the title is Death Day. So actually the story is based in hell. So everyone at hell doesn't have a birthday, they have a death day. Isn't that hilarious? I mean, because you die then you go to hell, so they celebrate death day, not birthday. So death day present is, presents is the gift. Present signifies here gifts, presents that we give to someone on, occasions or birthday. So here death day is the celebration of the day that someone died and came to hell, and then this we are giving them present on death day. And the amazing plot of this storyline is Satan's death day is going to come, on the day Satan died, okay, and became this Satan. So it's a fictional story. Obviously Satan is fictional, so death day is there. Presents need to be given to him. So there are three protagonists, three friends, Jilly, Nofi, okay, and so they went ahead and they forgot to get a present for Satan. I mean, they totally forgot to get a present for the Satan, the king of the hell, and they just go around and look for presents. So this whimsical story is all about that hilarious adventure that these three friends embark on to get a present for the Satan. So they came to Earth. They'll come to this, the planet that we live on. Hell is obviously below this, so they just come to Earth to collect some presents for Satan, and then all the hilarious things happen, and a lot of blood and gore is there. A lot of comical stuff is happening. They're eating up humans, and they're gutting the humans, and then at the end they just get the gifts for the Satan, and that's how it goes. I'm not breaking the suspense, but I'm not going to tell what are the gifts and what's going to happen later on, but they do embark on this journey so it's a really hilarious story. It has blood and gore. It's funny. It's like dark comedy. It's totally like a dark comedy, not like real dark comedy. So that's the basic plot of this story, and I'm sure you'll definitely enjoy it. So it's a great story. If yes, that's the main plot. I hope you do enjoy dark comedies, because that one is that sounds genius. I'm jealous. And I'm presently working on another story. I won't tell the name of that story, but I'll be happy to give you a brief plot about that story as well. Presently I'm drawing that story, so if you're open to that as well. So that is also dark comedy. It's good that someone is here to listen to my comical stories, the comics that I draw. I mean, you're the first person who has actually asked me, share, I want to see your comic books. So it's good. And presently I work as a video game artist, and comic books I don't get much time to draw, but some of the comic books that I've drawn are mostly covers. I have designed some covers. Who doesn't like dark humor? Yes. And there's this indie comic publisher in America, Kid Motors. I have designed some variant covers for him. At the moment I only work on covers because drawing the whole comic, it takes a lot of time, but I know my stuff, so I do that as well. Who doesn't like dark humor? I'm glad someone does enjoy it, because the comic that I write, I mean, the whole comic market is saturated with superheroes. I hope you do know that. Everywhere we go, it's all superheroes. They have powers. They do the good versus evil. Everything is there. So I always try to create something that's offbeat. That's something people will enjoy. Right? It takes up tons of time and drawing up inside pages, sequential art pages, it takes a hell lot of time. So what I do, I majorly work on cover nowadays, and I'm working as a video game artist for mobile games. But yeah, I'll be going back to drawing comics more now, as this is something that I enjoy, honestly, and I totally forgot the part. So do you draw as well, Johnny Tommy? Since you have a lot of interest in comic books, are you an artist yourself? Tell me more about you. I would like to know more about you. I can't draw, so but you do like to read comics. I can sense that. So that's a good thing. it's good to have someone, you know, who appreciate. I wish I could draw. I mean, personally, I think anyone can draw. That's what I think. You know, art is something that we practice. It's also a talent, but you know, if we keep practicing, so it's all about the interest. If you have interest and motivation for something, you can, you know, you can build a
With your boot
good
to
skill in
someone's
that.
ass.
I can't draw. I wish I could draw. Stories are the best. Yes, definitely. So I'm glad you think that way. And I have mostly worked on, you know, regional comic books in my country, so you might not be able to, you know, read them, but I'll be sure to share the link of the comics as well. So they won't be in English, but I'll be sure to share them. Okay, are we in some fight? Oops, I had no idea. So let's beat these guys. But yeah, I do enjoy stories, and I think everyone enjoys some good stories. So I hope you do enjoy, you know, seeing video game streams. So how did you came across my stream? Like I would like to know the story. How did you came across this stream that you're in? Right? How did it happen?
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on,
Just looking under Witcher. Okay. So you were specifically looking for games. That's good. I thought you were looking for art and then stumbled across this stream. I've been watching Witcher lately. It's fun. Yes, it is indeed fun. So I mean, playing Witcher is, you know, you can relive that monster slayer guy. I'm looking for Ciri.
It's about
So yeah,
Ciri.
so it's good. I mean, it has a lot of spoilers in it, but I think it's good. It's good.
I'll be damned. I wonder if I
I also came back to this game. I played this game before the Witcher series, and when the new Witcher series came, I just, you know, again picked up the remote and like I want to, you know, be the Geralt of Rivia. I do love the, you know,
Times.
the originality of the games. It's so natural. It's like you're playing D&D
Not at
or
all.
something like
But
that.
I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
So what are your opinions about this new Witcher season? How is it? How do you feel about it? Positive, negative? Where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I'll just spell the return.
I personally feel a lot positive about Witcher series, and it's something I still need to check out the show. Okay. Okay, so you have been watching Witcher gaming streams lately, not the Netflix series. Okay, you haven't watched the series. You're in for a surprise. It's really something, and you'll definitely enjoy it.
It's where he sat and wrote.
Those dwarf has told me something and search the ground floor for clues using your Witcher senses. How to get to the ground floor? Let me do something.
From the finest vineyards, every last
From
one.
a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's
So it's
letters.
good to connect it. It's
From the
good.
finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Suck into your Witcher.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
For some reason, the chat is not popping up. Let's see why chat is not popping up. The chat should pop up on screen. Okay, let's check. Let me check. Why does this always happen? So yeah, I'm just setting the chat setting because I can't see it on screen. So let's just see. Continue with reach. Okay. I think it's happening. Okay. Objects. All across. All widgets. Checkbox. Let me just try this. You can't see the screen. Some reason I can't see it on screen. Okay, I might have accidentally hidden the chat box. Okay. Yep, the settings. Let's check. Nope, no chat option coming. Boom. Yeah. I should have checked it first. Sorry, I actually moved you. Okay. No, it's okay. I was checking the settings. For some reason, I'm not seeing the chats on my screen. I can see it in the manager, but for some reason, they're not being displayed on the screen. I think I'll have to fix that. But where are we going?
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Now my net is
One
freezing.
knows the fruit of the vine.
But it was good to have you here. I mean it's good, you know, that someone really talk about comics. I'm doing my game stream. I usually do game streams a week, but still, you know, join it. Most of the time I'm doing my art stream.
From the finest
It's good
vineyards,
that
every last
you actually were interested in talking comics. So I would definitely tell you to check that out if you would. It's really good. And I'm also thinking of pitching my own comic styles. Okay, you're still okay. Feels so good. Feels actually good too. Okay, so flattering. So I'm presently thinking mostly I'm working with with writers as a collaborator, and what I'm thinking is, how should I stash everything? Okay. So yeah, I'm actually thinking of pitching my ideas to publishers. It will be more fun to create some intellectual property instead of working. Let me stash more things. I don't need these pants. So I'm thinking of pitching my own idea. I'm working on my own IP, and I hope it will. It will. But I'm thinking of I'm thinking of giving it to a publisher. Pitching that idea to a publisher, because that'll be much good. That'll be much better. Let me transfer all this. So it's a much better approach, or the other option is I could simply yet I hope it does work out. Even if it doesn't work out, I'll be more than happy that I tried. So it's more about trying. And what I was thinking is, I was actually thinking about if not, maybe I'll make some slides like a comic, like the way we see on Instagram, where people can slide, instead of just giving it to a publisher, I can post it on social media or maybe on Webtoon. So these are some of the options I'm targeting towards, making it completely digital on Webtoon or something, or maybe and then sell copies later on. So that's more like an idea. So I think I'll be light now. Try is important. Yes, definitely trying important. And if we don't try later on, we may feel okay. It'll be great if we have tried. So why not give it a shot? So that's more like it. And I think I found something.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been
Let me
a
just
great
again
crush
check
to
the
do.
settings for that. The chat settings are still not. Copy and let me go through that. Chat box and paste. Okay, and let me try. Check. This is a comment check. Nope. No comments are being posted for some reason. No, I can see the comments. I can see the comments in the, but I have set it up on that the comments will be seen on the screen as well, where the game is playing. So for some reason it's not showing up, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll just see that after the stream, maybe. So for some reason it's not working, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, yep, it's kind of working, but not visible. So yep, I'm just trying. So this is just a pop-up. It's not, anyone is not reading me. I'm just checking how it's working. So yep. Yeah, no trick. I was just checking. These were just some test notification. I was just trying. So these just pop up, but for some reason I can't see chats on the screen. On the screen it should pop up, but yeah, I can definitely see your chats. No issue in that. So yep. So it's good. Let me loot everything, and for some reason. So yeah, I'm thinking of going for Webtoon, Instagram, or say a third option is pitching it to a publisher. So these are some of the options I'm targeting towards.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry.
And I hope it does work well. And the IP is it's very interesting. The story is very interesting. I'll definitely put it out. I'm not giving any brief about that story, but I do think everyone will love it. It's so emotional. It has something in it, deeper. So I hope everyone will love it. It'll take around, let my stream stop in between.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track
So
down
getting
where the
hydrated,
hell
I felt a little thirsty. I'm watching a video of your drawing. Okay, definitely. I do stream all the time. I stream gaming once a day, once a week, not once a day, once a week. I stream gaming just once a week, and rest of the days I'm drawing.
Perhaps.
So I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'll give you your time. Enjoy it. You will definitely like it. I do speak a lot while drawing. When playing games, I don't speak that much because a lot of the characters are speaking on the screen. But when I'm drawing, I always speak a lot.
Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, yeah. Need to do a wee bit of tidying.
Well, I'm glad you did love it, and I'm glad you find it good. Yeah, tons of dialogue. Tons of dialogue. Your Witcher has tons of dialogue, and I tend to speak less during video games because they are speaking most of the time. So I don't want to overlap over my voice with the voice actors, as I'm not that good compared to them. So I'm just giving them their attention, not stealing anything. So that's how it goes. And read Dental Planner. How am I supposed to read Dandelion Planner? Okay, should I open some quest menu and look for my inventory? And where's that? Quest items. How am I supposed to read? Do they really expect me to read all this? Are they serious?
A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they have.
So what do they want?
Still here.
I didn't read a single page, and after that, you know, it showed me that I have a lot of knowledge. It's like that's how I read. I'm so quick. I'm so quick while I read. So let me just ask. They don't know I'm a genius. I have like 1000 IQ as a Witcher. Just cheat and look it up.
Keeps things tidy for the Baron.
I just skipped it. I just skipped the whole book.
Settled for a chambermaid.
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says.
Tell you not one to judge. Okay, you know that. He says I'm allowed.
Guess a true poet observes
So
life
they-
in all its aspects.
So you know, these RPG games, they have a lot of talking in them, and most of the people are talking all the time. And do I need to talk about every other person?
I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
So have Johnny, Tommy, have you ever played Witcher? Like what's your favorite video game, by the way? Like
Doubt I want to hear them.
not while you watch, while you play. What's your favorite video game?
At some point.
Meaning.
I like Zelda. Oh, so have you played that new Zelda game? It's not new. Breath of Wild. It's Nintendo Switch. I think you must have played it. I hope, because it's a good game, and I think you might have played it. I played it. You have played a million times. Oh my god! I'm sure you would have. I have actually not played it because I don't have the Nintendo Switch. I have seen a lot of videos, a lot of streams of that game, and that game looks so gorgeous. And it has also won Game of the Year award and the year that it came out. So it's really good. It's really good. So I just need to go out and I need to talk with everyone. So that's what I have to do. So but I do own a PlayStation 4, so I have only played PlayStation exclusive games till the moment. Now they're not exclusive anymore because Sony is releasing most of its library on computer as well. But yeah, so I have played, at the moment I have only played the exclusive game that I would say is Last of Us Part 2, you can say. That's the recent game I have played. PlayStation game looks so good. Yes, definitely. But I do like the portability of the Nintendo Switch. It's like the best favorite portable thing that I used to own was PlayStation Portable, the older one, not the Vita. Vita sucked for some reason. So I do love that PlayStation Vita. I was a huge fan. I was always carrying it around, to my college everywhere, and I did enjoy playing on it, and it was so good. But later on, Nintendo Switch is something I would definitely trade anything for. It's such a good console, such a portability, and you can play it on your television as well. So yeah. Do I have to talk with every dwarf now for some reason?
Every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Everything's so expensive. Yes, everything's so expensive. I mean, getting a PlayStation 5 these days, and Nintendo Switch also upgraded their model. They had some new screen on the new Nintendo Switch, and they increased the price. I think that's some update Nintendo gave. And these days consoles are really hard to get. This one got
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Witcher.
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right.
And do you play that Animal Farm as well? I think that game is also doing a lot of rounds these days. Die. Die. Oops. Yep. Just like that. Okay.
Covered in blood, all of it.
My
Work for naught.
I actually meant Animal Crossing. I have never played the game, so sorry. Apologies for getting the name wrong. And it's such a big game, and I got the name wrong. Feel like a fool now. The game's name is Animal Crossing. Oh yes, that's I meant. I'm glad you understood it. I knew what you meant. So Animal Farm is a novel actually. For all the viewers, Animal Farm is a novel. I actually said it instead of the Animal Crossing is the name, and which you customize, or make those little hotel rooms, little living spaces for all the animals that live there, anthropomorphic animals live there. So I do see, I have seen enough streams of that game. A lot of my friends stream it, and it's so good to see that. And I'm glad you have played it. So what are your opinions on that? A lot of gamers, they get hooked to it and they're playing it constantly.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't. Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when. Well.
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same
I think it's more of creative people. Yeah. A lot of people that I have seen, playing Animal Crossing, they're more of a creative person. So that means it must be one of the reasons. That must be one of the reasons that that people are playing that game. And you're right. I do have seen creative people playing it. So there must be something about it. So let me just take that. Yep.
It was the last straw.
See, a lot of artists play it, and that's how it is.
I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Who was he within Harborside?
He was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely.
So yeah, but I do love the graphics of the Animal Crossing, and I think that's one of the games. I mean, I would definitely buy a Nintendo Switch for Zelda and for Animal Crossing. Those are two games I would definitely like to play. So people buy a PlayStation for this God of War, Last of Us, all these franchises, but for Nintendo I would be targeting Zelda or Animal Crossing. And for Xbox, I don't think there's any game that I would like to buy an Xbox to play those games, because I can definitely play those games on computer, because Xbox has made everything available on the computer. So if I want to play Halo, Halo is right there. Okay.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen?
But Johnny Tommy, have you heard about that new deal? Sony actually bought Bungie, the studio responsible for creating Halo. So Sony owns Bungie now. But obviously Sony doesn't own Halo. He only owns the company that has made that game, because Halo is trademarked to Microsoft.
Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
So that's something, that's some of the news I got recently, and it blew my mind. So thanks, good luck, lady.
Thanks for your help.
Off I go.
Listen, when I find Dandelion...
I think I should tell him.
No. I mean...
Does it mean that the games moved to the Xbox?
Two-faced snake, but...
No. Sony bought a Microsoft studio. Bungie used to work under Microsoft. So Sony has bought that studio, which has created Halo. So Halo will still be staying on the Xbox as well as Microsoft. Halo won't be going anywhere, but Sony will be owning the studio that has created it. So he's actually betting on the studio, because he actually believes in the studio that they will create new IPs for Sony as well. So Xbox will have his Halo, because Halo actually belongs to Microsoft, because it's like the copyright of that Halo, it belongs to Microsoft. Even though suppose I work for Microsoft any number of days and I create something, so because I'm an employer of Microsoft, anything that I make will be owned by owned by Microsoft, no matter who buys me or who hires me. So that's how Bungie, that's how it happened with Bungie. Yeah, I hope they don't. And on in the other news, Microsoft bought Blizzard. So that's another big news. Microsoft bought the World of Warcraft studio, and they are capturing a lot of market now. They bought the Overwatch. They now own all the IPs: Overwatch, World of Warcraft, and Call of Duty. So Microsoft is, it's going to become a giant. So it's now Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony. Those are only the 3 top contenders in the video game market at the moment, because fourth number was Blizzard, but now Microsoft owns it, so there's no fourth number now. So a lot of things is going in the gaming market since we're in the lockdown. All the gaming companies are going really good, and they're capturing as much IPs as possible, because it's all about owning intellectual properties now. More games, more player base, so it's all about that. And in the other news, Rockstar Games parent studio bought Zynga. Zynga is a mobile game studio. Rockstar Games has bought that studio, so now they'll be entering that. I hope you have heard about that mobile game Farmville. So Farmville is made by Zynga, and now that studio is being owned by Rockstar. So everyone is buying a studio now. Okay. Farmville is a quite popular game. You create a farm in that. It's a mobile game.
I'm a friend of Dandelion.
So I'm just talking to everyone in this game for some reason, and this is happening.
Service. Need something shortened. Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
Let me. Yep. Okay, now it's good.
You, Eliel?
It is like Stardew Valley.
Off the floor.
Sorry.
Okay, Stardew Valley. Yeah, okay. Stardew Valley is like in that game. Do you create farms and something?
So it's that.
If yes, then obviously Farmville is similar to that. So everyone is buying gaming studio these days. Okay, someone just walked in. A lady.
Any better?
Okay, not a lady.
Eliel.
How
Did you and Dandelion? I mean,
how did you meet?
how did you two meet?
I met him one night.
So
in a tavern.
that's how Farmville is, and that's how that game is going to. So now everyone is buying a game studio.
What happened?
Yeah, she's a special lady.
Spoke.
That's it.
I do love the makeup of that lady.
What you're
I
getting
do love the
at,
makeup.
But I should
It
make
looks
one
nice.
thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily,
They sure are
Dandelion
competitive. Yes, they definitely are. I mean that's about being rich. If you're rich, you can get rich more and more because you can buy others, and you keep investing your money because you have a lot of money to invest. So that's how rich gets richer. So that's a scheme. When you see Dandelion, thanks. Why do you dress that way? Yes, that's the question. Let me get the story straight.
Why do I dress up?
As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up.
Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing.
Costumes can express all the complexities of one personality. True that.
Danian countess one day.
So that's the thought for the day, guys. Clothing describes your personality, and you can be anyone by what you wear.
Become someone else, even for a moment. Must be
horribly boring being a witcher all the time. Yes,
I managed to stay interested.
I'm a witcher on the weekends, by the way. So thanks for your help. That's the only question I needed.
Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay. for some reason one of my friends said that there's an audio issue. So Johnny, tell me, is my audio coming perfectly all right, or is it you're breaking in between? Because one of my friend mentioned that the audio is breaking. If you're over there, you can let me know if the audio is not clear. So I'll just see. I'll just restart. If there's any disturbance in audio, can you sense any disturbance? So let me just walk out of this place. Can I loot? Okay, let's just walk out. The audio is your mic. Just restart it because it's clipping a lot. The audio is coming through. Okay, so Mora, hi, welcome to the stream. So is the audio actually, is there a disturbance in the audio? The audio is coming through, so it's good. Johnny, I'm glad you're able to hear me. Just restart it. So should I restart the game? Okay, let me just restart the game. I'll still restart the game, Johnny Tommy. I'll be here on my stream. I'll just restart the game and let's see. I'll just restart the game and like you're talking underwater. Seriously, the audio is fine. I can hear you and everything. It's just your mic is clipping a lot. Okay. So there is an issue. And I'm not sure why is that happening, but okay. To Mora, to Johnny, it's sounding fine, but I think one of my friend also mentioned it to me that the audio is there's some disturbance. Let me just check. So copy. Yep, I think okay, it's there. Let me change this. Check the settings. Sound settings and sound, and yep, everything's fine. Here everything is fine. Yep. Okay, now I have selected the perfect setting and I think this will be the perfect setting. And yep, I have updated my settings now. I hope it's better now compared to previously. I hope it's better. So let's just let's just open the game now and let's see. Okay. Yep. So let's just open the game, guys. Yep. So I hope my audio is coming better now. I just changed a little setting and I hope it's working fine now. But thank you so much, Johnny, that it's coming good to you. I'm glad. But 2 out of 1, 2 people said to me the audio is not coming good. So I had to restart it. But the game has again started. And yep.
I see you.
So I hope the audio is much better now. And yep. Let's continue.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Karim Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing.
So I hope it's better now. So Johnny Tommy, how did you like the info that I gave you about this, all the other gaming companies buying other gaming companies? I mean, Blizzard is such a big gaming studio, but Microsoft bought it. That's what money can do, no matter how big you are, money can still buy you. Okay, so now it's better, Mora. I'm glad it's better. No more underwater even. So for some reason I was in the underwater, but now I'm back out and it's good that I'm no more underwater. I'm back again. I love walking in this world. Toss a coin to your witcher. For some reason, everything was set at default, so that's why my mic was working that funny way. But thank you so much, Johnny, that you didn't notice a difference, and thank you so much, Mora. I'm glad you noticed it. You're very informative. Yes, yes, yes. That's what you get. You will get good news here. You will get all the news related to gaming, art. So that's what I do in my free time. I read articles, and there's not any news. I do read some regional news which won't be relevant here, but yep, those are the news. Those are the things that is making headlines these days.
Save me. I'm dying.
And yeah, Overwatch is going to come soon. Overwatch 2, maybe by this year end or maybe next year. And I have never played Overwatch before, but a lot of games these days are, you know, built on that Overwatch model, like Valorant, and there's this other game as well, Apex Legend. They're based on that Overwatch model, and they're becoming so successful, and Overwatch is completely dead for some reason. I don't know why this has happened. And look, there's someone has left their fruit over there, and no one is here to attend to it. What the hell? It's like such a it's like there's no theft happening in this peaceful country. It's good. It's good. So we're just walking. La 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 la. Okay, you need to talk with me. Yup. And let me just inform. Yep, all done. So let's get back to, and what is this guy doing? See, there's a guy lying around. He's a poor guy, and still there are a lot of fruits over there, and no one is there to attend to those fruits. But still, we have a beggar. We have a beggar. What are they doing?
Watch where you walk.
What's wrong with these fellas? For some reason, they are just barging into me. I don't know why. But let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Oh, just wait a minute, guys. Yep, we are back on the track. So let's go ahead do it. But yeah, thank you so much, Johnny Tommy. So have you ever played Overwatch before? Because I have never played it, and Blizzard is such a big gaming producer. And by the way, Mora, are you going to stream art today? Since you said yesterday you got the all oh, you haven't, Johnny Tommy. Okay. Yeah, but I do like to, I do love the art of Overwatch. I'm a big fan of the art style of the Overwatch. I don't know how people play that. Everyone, that's the same thought I got when I saw the gameplay of that game. I mean, it was so freaking fast. I couldn't relate where everyone is going. They were jumping, creating things, and it was a mess. It was literally a mess, and I couldn't notice a thing. There's some neat characters on there. Okay. And by the way, Johnny Tommy, is my voice coming better compared to before? Like, you didn't notice anything before, but is my voice better than before? I hope it is, because I did change some settings. And yes, I do love the character designs in that, and it's really something. It's really good, and I would definitely like to work in that game. So it's actually one of my dreams to work for such a big gaming studio, and I'm making portfolio for that, and that's a side thing that's on professional front. You always need to have a full-time job. It's the same for me. Okay. I'm glad it hasn't changed for you, because you're the guy who have sticked on my stream, even though if the audio was not coming good, but still it came good to you. I'm more than happy that it came good to you, and I'm glad. So it's really something. So I'm just again here talking with this guy, and okay, a lot of childrens with a lot of similar faces. We have,
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
yes, Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fine, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long.
So how much time will it take?
It turns out he'll not come off.
Right like my grandma.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a
I
fever.
don't know you.
Where'd you get
Go
bit?
away.
Good God,
Daddy will get mad if he sees me talking to you.
How are we supposed to? So we are meditating because a class is going on. So let's see. Yep, now the class will be finished. The time has changed.
Mum says that if he catches a cough, he can swallow.
Now can we talk?
Yes, definitely we can talk. So that's how I do it. I change the time. I change the time, and here we are.
Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused
So
the
we are
post with
actually
the
still
guide.
looking for Siri, and we are finding this guy Dandelion, and we are getting information from all these people regarding Dandelion, because these are some of the leads, and this is our fourth lead, and after her we have two more leads left who will be giving us the information on Dandelion.
Permanently.
So he wrote a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really?
Did he mention my poetry?
Did you mention my poetry?
Poetry?
Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty.
It's cold.
Did you see any of
So
my work competitions? Mere
cold.
exercises.
It's so cold at my place. I hope Johnny Tommy at your place. It's pretty fine. It's pretty sunny over there. It's super cold here. As you can see, I'm wearing a big jacket. I have this hoodie as well.
She reined the beast in.
I have this hoodie as well. It's so super cold.
Lava bathed its chinny chin chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Farewell, my friend.
Thanks for your
Farewell.
help. Farewell.
Yep. So we have talked with her, and now it's. Oh, I'm glad. And so I hope it's not snowing over there at your place. So it's super cold here, and I hope summer doesn't come up, because summer is too tiring. I hate all the seasons actually. The only season that I love is, I don't know, spring. I think spring is one of my favorite seasons. And by the way, on my free time, it's 33 Fahrenheit, 1 Celsius here. Oh my god. And look here, I'm cribbing. I'm crib. I'll crib for this. Here it's like, let me check the temperature. Here it's like, how much is it? It's 11 here. It's 11. So it's 11 here. I'm still now don't feel any cold. I'm glad you told me the temperature at your place. Apologies to you. So I shouldn't have said that. I feel apologetic. I do feel. So let me just go back. Yep. And yep. It's nice and summer. Yeah. And inside it's too good. And you know what? What I was saying is, I do take classes of little kids. I do take classes in my free time of little kids. I teach them art. So today one of the students came to me. I do take online classes, so only of the little kids. So he was in 4th grade. So what happened is, he was in 4th grade and he was from another, far from where I live, and he was having this online class with me for the very first time. So what happened is, he joined the class, and then he enjoyed the drawing class that I gave to him. And later on, what happened, he showed me his drawings, that he's doing. And you know what, in his drawings, what was there? He was drawing only the military tanks, just military tanks. He showed me around 50 to 40 sheets, 40-50 sheets, and all of those sheets were filled with military tanks. That's it, nothing else, just tanks. The tanks, war tanks, that's it. It felt so depressing. I mean, can you imagine? And I asked, why are you only drawing just tanks? Why not birds, trees, fruits, animals? Why not that? And he was like, that's the only thing I see around me. I mean, can you imagine? The child doesn't even know that these things are happening around him, and he's just drawing it because that's the only thing he sees around him. I think that's really disturbing when I heard about that. And all the creativity that the kid has, and he's only using to draw tanks. I mean, can you imagine 40 to 50 sheets just filled with drawings of tanks, just military tanks? And he said he enjoyed drawing those. I think that's the only thing he's been seeing all day. I mean, that's what war does to someone. I mean, war is okay, but these things, when a military occupies a region, so that's what happens. Kids, they don't get access to any other things, and that's the normal. They think that's the normal. So it's horrible. I feel so disturbed, so bad. I mean, that was really something. So it happened actually today. I was giving a class to that kid. He was in 4th grade. I don't teach older students. I just for fun, I teach little kids who want to embrace the art and you want to get into it. So it felt bad. I just felt like sharing that story with you because I wasn't happy with what I saw. His drawing was good. His drawing was really good, but still. So where are we going? I think we are going to the 5th person to talk, and he's the 5th guy, our 5th lead. We are back on the Witcher wagon, and let's see. He's the 5th lead. He'll be giving us all the details.
Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Felt a little dehydrated.
The Baroness is riding now. Be gone.
So what are these guys doing? They're not letting me talk to the target.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other.
So what is going to happen here? She's our 5th lead and met Voorhees we've met before?
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher.
I too was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emhyr.
Interesting.
Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Yes, indeed.
For a girl named Molly.
Oh, she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend
Patricia Wegelbut.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us.
Yes, definitely he can accompany you. I'll accompany you too.
Consider Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Yes, definitely. Find my own way to Wegelbut's. Happy to go with you. Obviously, I'll need some company. I'm just walking around.
On our way then.
Lonely. Let's go. Give me the company. Give me some company. Let's go, guys. So where shall we go? I think we should definitely go ahead and let's see. Okay. So we are looking for the Dandelion, and let's see how it goes. Yep. Too good. It's loading. Okay, is there any fighting at Wigglebed's estate a few hours later? Is there a fight going to happen?
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges.
As a young girl, I traveled there often to ride. So that was one of the stories, Johnny. That's what usually happens, you know.
Called every horse I've had Roach.
So there are a lot of stories around us. I mean, most of the time we feel so privileged that we are so privileged actually, and you know, we do take you know, our things that we have and everything. We feel that we take those things for granted, and you know, some of the things that we take for granted, others, you know, just want a piece of it. But I think we should be grateful for whatever we have. So I think that's what I learned. So know a lot about horses.
Seem to know your horses.
No, is not.
So that's one of the stories that happened, and
I find them to be far more honest than men.
yes, indeed you do, gentlemen. So I think there's a race going to happen, and let's see how this race goes. Yep, I'm a champion.
Don't make me beg with
I'm a house champion.
Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle.
Yeah, definitely.
Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned.
He's going to give me a saddle. I'd like to talk to Molly.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well, I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The
Baroness and I will
place
be
our wages. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
So should I race?
Geralt of Rivia.
I couldn't imagine living in a war zone, but yeah, those kids do. You know, there was this. There was this. Ooh. So yep. So what happened is, you know, there's a song. There's actually a song for the kids who live in the war-stricken zone, and the song goes like, you know, the song goes like you know, when we're a kid, we are being sung a lullaby by our mothers, but for those kids, the lullaby is the firing, the sound of the guns is their lullaby. So that's the main line of that song, and yeah, the line is something like that. Your revolution has snatched away my right to education. Your revolution has snatched away my right to education. So you know, they're saying that, you know, how the revolution, you know, people call it revolution. A war is a revolution, but the revolution has taken away all the things that a child would have enjoyed. You know, their lullabies have been turned to the sound of the gun instead of the stories that their mother tell them. So that's the sad story of, you know, war-stricken countries. So let's just talk to Molly now.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt?
The one Dandelion rescued time and time again. Yes, I'm always rescuing him.
Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
So I'm looking for this Dandelion dude, and let's see how this goes. We are still not finding that dude.
What? Dandelion couldn't.
So yeah, it's
Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
It's good to be at home. I mean, since it's so cold, it's good to be at home. By the way, I'm using a controller to play this game. I don't like to play with keyboard and mouse, so it's for me, it's all the controller gig. That's what I like.
Or maybe his sister could help you.
Yes, definitely, such a nice girl. Daniels doesn't have a sister. You aware of that?
You do realize
I think she doesn't know that. Let me clear her memory. It's a little foggy on her end. I'll let her clear that memory.
For starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
But I do love the vibe of this game. It feels like home. Witcher 3 actually feels like home. I mean, playing this game, I feel like I'm living in this world. All and everything, it's so immersive. The experience is so immersive. It feels like home.
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Yes. Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
Oh.
Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Okay. Good for him.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias.
After this person, we still have one of the leads. We still have one lead left. Thanks, farewell, lady.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request.
Yeah, what request? You want me to do a horse race?
He told me once he'd show me his etchings.
Varina would date, and I like to see.
Like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings.
To anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So that's what artist likes to do. I mean, they likes to show off. So I do like to, you know, not show off. I do like to, you know, do showmanship. When I draw, I want people to see me. So I think that's what he was saying, that the guy who does the etchings, he's always showing them off.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them. Well, another freak.
So can I change the quest? Can I change the quest? Okay. Just leave. Where is he brushing? There's no horse. See? Is he brushing me? There's no horse and he's brushing. And I was saying this game is immersive. I really felt like that I'm in a video game at that moment. Not feeling at all. Let the Geralt go his way. Geralt of Rivia is going.
Stop staring or I shall call the guards.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
I'd like to go back. Yeah, exactly.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same.
I don't like to walk alone, so I'm just getting a company along with me to see how this goes. Let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see. And let's complete the final lead. And once we're done with the final lead, I'll be closing off for the day. Because, let's see. Okay, we have reached somewhere. We indeed have reached somewhere. Novigrad.
Here we are. Thank you for your company.
I'm glad to accompany you.
Likewise. See ya.
Such an attitude. I shouldn't have accompanied them. So let's go to the final lead. So we're going to the final lead. And she's just here. And let's talk to the final lead and see if we can get to the Dandelion. Look at this little lady. Don't come in my way. Don't. So we are going right towards the target to see what do we have here. What do we have? Ooh, I like your armor. Looks so shiny. So let's just go.
What do you want?
A lot of guards everywhere. For some reason, a lot of guys are blocking it, looking for Rosa. I'm the new cook. Look at my outfit.
New cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Yes, they are my cleavers.
Away with you, vagrant. We want no trouble.
How am I supposed to get inside? I think that there must be a back door. There really must be a back door. This chef needs to go. Oops, there's no. Find a way into the Atravula. Atravula. Is there a way? Is there a way? Nope. I can't find any way for some reason. Lady. There must be a way from the backside.
Oh, greetings. Do we know each other?
What is this?
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
Yep. Now it's all lighting up. Okay. I think I found a way. I think it's off from here. Good enough. Good for us. We found a way, and we're going towards the final lead, which will give us the name of the location of Dandelion. And let's see how this goes. Oops. Okay, no, this is not helping. Nope. I think that is something else. Guys, we're stuck. I think we're definitely stuck. Oh my god, we just died. I had no idea we couldn't do that. Apologies. I thought he was going to grab the ledge. I actually thought that's going to happen. Told you this is my first playthrough, so this is obviously going to happen. Oops. Oh my god, I just talked to this girl. And for some reason he's not running. Well, you were stuck. Yes, I was definitely stuck. So it was better that I tried my luck. I did try my luck. Yep. Skip the pod. Skip the jibber jabber.
No, actually came to say goodbye. I'll get back on my own somehow.
Oh my god.
As you will. In any case, I thank you for a pleasant afternoon.
No, thank you.
Oh my god, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Let me open the checkpoint. Yep.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled,
I had to go with them. I don't want to ride. I don't want to ride the horse at the moment. I'm feeling like, I feel like going with them.
Had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead.
The Crones of
Crookback Bog.
So let's see, where were we? Yep, perfect. So now let's go back. La 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 la. We are Geralt of Rivia and we don't want to ride alone. So I'll be, becoming a third wheel with that couple, that odd couple, and I'll be heading back home just like that. So I'll just go. Let's see. Yep. Let me skip the part. Yes, I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Finally, we are going back, heading back, and let's see where it is. And okay, we are heading back. And let's see. Yep. We're heading back. Yep. Just load.
And here.
Yep. So let's go to that final house again and let's see if there's any other way. This time I won't be saying I'm the chef. I'll be someone else, not a chef obviously, because this attire doesn't look like he's a chef. So let's go. Yep, let me talk to these guys. Yep, I could never imagine the Witcher as a chef. Yes, but Dad did say that he was a chef for some reason, and they were quick enough looking for Rosa var Atre.
Oh mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
So now I told the truth.
Witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you, but she's not showing any symptoms yet. So
I'm sure you're not needed. On your way now. So how do I get inside? Is there a way? Definitely not know a way.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no Witcher.
So guys, I'm not finding any way at the moment for some reason. I'll have to look for some cheats. I'm definitely not finding any way to get inside. But I do feel that this, if only this was Assassin's Creed, I would have climbed it up. So how am I supposed to go there? Okay, so everyone, I think this is it. We're stuck again, and I'll be ending the stream now because I think we'll be.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Yeah, we obviously need a climbing simulator. I would definitely have climbed everywhere.
Ow! My head spins.
For some reason, I'm not able to find anything, and oof, so good. So I would have never ended it, but since we are stuck, let's see if there's anything, any path from this side. Let's see. I think there must be a path from this side. Let me try. I'll give it a try.
Okay. Yes.
Let's go from here.
Piss off.
Yeah, everyone, so we are officially stuck. I have no idea where I should go. So we'll be ending the stream now, and it's good to have you here, guys. And let's raid someone now. Let me raid someone. So it was good to have you here, Johnny Tommy. It was really nice, finally someone asked for the comic book. So let me just raid someone up. And I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream, Johnny Tommy. And let's see. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Let's go to channel, and let's go to this. Yep. So, yep. So let's raid a channel now. So we'll be raiding Aladosa now. Aladosa is one of the streamer I followed today morning. I followed her because of Mora of the Coven. I followed this streamer, and let's raid her. And it was good to have you guys here, and I hope you'll have a great weekend. And that's it for today, and I'll be signing